Hey, it's Juan Gotti here. Have you ever wanted to ask me a question? Share your opinion on a specific topic, but you never had the place to? Well, now you do, as I will be starting up a new series that will be airing weekly where you can ask me all of the type of questions that you want in regards to the Commanders, the NFL, or just the whole entire sports world. You can email me now at juangottibusiness@gmail.com all of your questions. And once we get enough feedback, the first episode will be airing. Again, you'll have the opportunity to ask me any kind of questions that you want. Hey Juan, what do you think about this player? Hey Juan, what do you think about this coach? Or my Commanders fans out there, hey Juan, what do you think about the sale? This is my opinion on it. What do you think? You now have the opportunity to do that. I would take full advantage of that if I was you out there. Hit my email up now at juangottibusiness@gmail.com with your questions. Again, that's juangottibusiness@gmail.com with your questions. Wait a minute, girl, can you slow down? Wait a minute, girl, what's the rush now? I wanna introduce myself to you. My name is one-on-one guy, to prefer now. I like the way you put your fists together. I like the way you do your hair in the morning. I see why all the boys want you, girl. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video I'm coming on here with some more Rivera news and positional news. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. So, Rivera has this one specific position group that he actually speaks highly of. And when you look at the group in itself, you see why. But also, their starter is a lot of people dislike him. Let me put it that way. And not for the person he is, but the production that he is not doing. And that is the tight end group. Rivera had his meetings at the league meetings and at the draft combine, his press conferences, and he spoke highly of the tight end room. And he even spoke highly of Logan Thomas. And me personally, I like the potential of this tight end group. You know, Cole Turner, Armani Rogers, Curtis Hodges, you got John Bates. The thing is, I don't want to turn on Logan Thomas, but I think we need to upgrade the starter position. We really do, because Logan Thomas has not been able to stay healthy, and quite frankly, he has not been the same Logan Thomas that he was in 2020. 2020, he was a security blanket. 2020, he stayed healthy. 2020 was his breakout year, which allowed him to re-up and extend here in Washington. He hasn't been that, and again, part is due to the injuries. Part is due to Scott Turner. Remember last season he came out and said something about Scott Turner, basically not liking how he's being used. His wife went on to say something. It's a whole bunch that's been. And then not to mention, he is 31 years old. So there has been a lot of reasons as to why Logan Thomas has not been successful. Do I feel like it's still some left in the tank? Yeah, but if Washington has the opportunity to upgrade the tight end one position, I'm not going to be mad at it. If it's in the first 2 rounds, cool. You know, but the thing is, if Washington is interested in a tight end, which they have not shown, so I doubt they drafted a tight end early in this year's draft. I would say probably like 4th round, maybe 3rd is when Washington tends to look at, you know, upgrading positions. But they view the tight end group as if it's just good. Like, it don't need no problem. Which, again, the potential of it. Right now, we don't have anybody that has proven it outside of Logan Thomas. But it sucks that the person that has proven is now starting to become a question mark, because we don't even know what he still is anymore, because of the lack of production that he has had in the last few years. But the potential-wise, Cole Turner, like I said, young guy going in his second year. John Bates, Curtis Hodges, Armani Rogers. We're pairing up with Eric Bieniemy. I'm excited. I'm excited about the potential, but that is down the line. That is the future. Maybe one of these guys can morph into a tight end one this year. That would be great. But if Washington wants to have a contributor alongside, you know, the wideouts we have, a quarterback's best friend, if you will, Logan Thomas could still be that. But how confident are you that he can return to that form? Again, like I said, if we're at 16 and you want to go cornerback, but none of the cornerbacks are there anymore, Christian Gonzalez obviously is going to be gone. Let's say Joey Porter Jr. is gone. Let's say Branch is gone. Hypothetically, Branch is gone and Banks is gone, even though one of those guys are going to be there. But let's just say hypothetically they're gone. Get out of 16, you trade back to like 23, 24, and then you take a tight end like Dalton Kincaid or something like that. I won't complain. It wasn't a need, you know, necessarily, but I won't complain because you got draft capital, so then you could still maybe get a Keely Ringo in the second round or something, you know. So again, Ron Rivera himself thinks highly of this tight end group, so I don't see us doing anything at tight end until maybe like the later rounds, like 4th, 5th round, maybe 3rd, if you want to start doing that. But the way he speaks about this tight end room, you would think we have a Travis Kelce or a George Kittle or somebody that's at the head of this room, because it doesn't seem like they're going to touch the tight end room. I'm a person that loves tight ends, pass catching tight ends, a Travis Kelce kind of guy. You remember Jordan Reed? That was my guy, man. He was so good. We haven't had that since Jordan Reed, for real. We need to find that. I know Michael Mayer's another guy. If he falls to 20 and we trade back, that'd be a steal for real. You know what I'm saying? I want to find a nice. I love Terry. I love Curtis. I love Jahan. I love all my receivers, but ain't nothing like a quarterback and a tight end. Rob Gronkowski and Brady. Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, Tony Gonzalez and Alex Smith, or who else was that? Who else was Tony Gonzalez with? Matt Ryan. Ain't nothing like Antonio Gates and Phillip Rivers. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. Who am I forgetting over there? Tony Gonzalez. I'm forgetting somebody off the top of my head. You know, Vernon Davis and Alex Smith and Colin Kaepernick and. You know what I'm saying? I want one of those guys again. Haven't had it since Jordan Reed. I mean, I wasn't that, you know, and he wasn't like somebody that was super elite. But I didn't dislike Fred Davis. Fred Davis was okay. You guys remember Leonard Hankerson? Remember how he was a wide receiver? And then he went to tight end. I wasn't like a big fan of Fred Davis, but he was okay. But again, I don't want to go down that route. I want to get me a guy. I want to get me a stud, a superstar tight end. That's what I want. But hey, I'm not against Ron in this one. If he personally feels like this tight end group is fine the way it is, he doesn't need to address it, so be it. Because again, like I said, on the back end, we have a ton of potential. So yeah, he's right. We don't need to address the depth or the potential. But it's like right now, who can you pencil in as your day one starter that will contribute right now? As bad as I want to say Logan Thomas, I don't know if he still has it in him. I don't know what he still has in the tank. But I so badly wanted to be Logan Thomas because he was pretty good for us in 2020. He really was. So we'll see. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on if we plan on making any tight end. But I don't even think we had any tight ends on our top 30 visits. So that should tell you how they view this tight end room headed into 2023 draft and the season. So let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. How do you feel personally about the tight end room? Do you think we need to upgrade it, or are you like Ron Rivera and you feel like the tight end room is fine? With Armani Rogers, with Cole Turner, with Curtis Hodges, with John Bates. Those 4 tight ends right there. You know? And that 4 right there, I'm fine with. But which one of those 4 are going to blossom? I would probably put my money on Armani Rogers to blossom into potentially a tight end 1. But we need one of those guys right now. Because that's what Ron Rivera is putting his money on. That one of these 4 guys, really 3 because you already know what John Bates is. One of these 3 guys, out of Cole Turner, Armani Rogers, and Curtis Hodges, one of these 3 guys are going to blossom and be this tight end 1. And you can reconstruct your Logan Thomas. That's what Ron Rivera is putting his money on, and I'm not mad at him at all. However, if you find yourself in a position to draft a tight end like a Michael Mayer or a Dalton Kincaid in the late 20s, you get out of 16, I wouldn't be mad if they did that either. So, we'll see. But as always, it's me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, hail to the Washington Commanders. I'm on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. See you guys next time. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you popped.